One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it. Let's talk about our first topic, and that is Lyft is going to be paying drivers for extra time when a trip beats its ETA by 5 minutes or more. So this is a very welcomed thing to see because we all know that significant longer and those types of terms are so ambiguous that you have no idea what it actually means. So when a trip goes longer or whatever it might have been, maybe due to traffic jams or you had to detour or whatever it could have been, they may not have changed the price and said, oh, well, too bad, so sad. It ran longer, but we don't care. And that's essentially what it was. But it looks like they have changed that. And this is very welcomed. I don't know about you, Sergio, but I like this. This is one of those categories we can say, thank you.
Yep. Thank you, Lyft, for this. We've been only talking about this for, I don't know, since Upfront Fares came out.
Yep.
And look, there are certain things I can say. There are certain things I can say, certain things I cannot say. Part of it is because, I know people there. I would never give who they are up, obviously. But I really, really do think we had a lot to do with this. Because what I know, you don't know. You all don't know. But I think this is as fair as Upfront Fares could be made. Okay. I mean, look, can I nitpick? Can I say why the first 5 minutes is on me? I can say whatever. Is it better than before? Because Lyft's estimates are horrible. I personally, I don't have it, Chris, but I know a lot of LA drivers have it. So it seems like some sort of a child pilot or something going on. A lot of cities have it. Even within cities, some drivers have it, some don't have it. But I think this is an extremely welcome change because sometimes shit happens. I mean, there's roadblocks, there's accidents that when the trip came in, the estimate did not recognize that. The algo didn't recognize it, right? And Lyft's estimates are by far worse than Uber's estimates to start with, the upfront estimates anyway. And I think this makes it so much more fair. And I thank you, Lyft. I mean, you guys can say whatever the hell you say. I know who worked on this at Lyft, and I appreciate it. I hope we had something to do with it. But this is definitely one for the drivers. Check mark. And it's happening. The trips are happening already, as you guys can see on the third screenshot. I think that was from Florida. And the trip went longer and the driver got compensated, which we will see on actually, this will be one of my articles. So you guys can, this will be my second article this month. Well, coming up this month in August anyway. So on the next screenshots, you guys will see what happened with the upfront and the estimate. And there it is. And on the left-hand screenshot, you guys can see adjustment, $2.63, as well as you guys can see the breakdown. I mean, I love the way Lyft is doing this. Look, you guys can say whatever you want. The transparency push at Lyft has been nothing short of spectacular, except with the 70-30 guarantee split external fee, whatever that is. Outside that, right, showing the driver dollars per mile, showing the drivers upfront in some cities, active hour earnings per hour earnings on the ping screen, leaving the earnings and the all the way through the end of the trip on the app. Unlike Uber is not doing any of these, and I know why Uber is not doing any of these, because their legal departments have a wedgie. They go like, no, we can't do that. I'm like, yeah. And I like this. And this driver's trip went 5 minutes longer, as you guys can see on the right-hand screenshot, from what it was estimated. and he got $2.68. You guys are all going to say now, what's the big deal? Well, let me tell you, that's about 10%. And that's actually higher than the rate card that we had. I mean, in Florida, I don't know what the rate card was for time before upfront fares.
This is actually New Jersey.
New Jersey? Okay. So, okay, fine. So I don't know what the, like this was for 5 minutes. He got reimbursed or adjusted $2.68. So I'm pretty sure, Chris, the rate card was not 50 cents a minute in New Jersey before upfront fares on standard Lyft, right? So this looks like 50 cents a minute. I think this is something that Uber has to do now. I mean, unless Lyft takes it away, I don't know. But it seems like lately to me, if you agree or not, I don't know. But Lyft is coming up with all these things, and Uber's just kind of sitting there. Usually, Lyft was the one for years to follow Uber's footsteps, right?
And now they flipped it.
Now they flipped it, and Uber is going like, "Oh no, what is going on?" Right? Hey, Uber, this is what we've been asking to you as well for the last 2 years since upfront fares. Because I don't think anybody in the crowd, including myself and Chris and all the millions of drivers, we don't like driving for free. We just don't. And upfront fares has definitely taken advantage of that issue. With your vague language of significantly longer, or what was the other Ubers? Oh, a lot longer. I don't even know what that means. And in my conversations, I have asked the same question to Lyft. I go, what does that mean? What does significantly longer mean? To me, it's 1 minute. To some, it seems like to Lyft, first 5 is on you. Anything after that, you get adjusted for. Much appreciated. There's nothing I can say to this other than kudos to Lyft doing this.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll do it nationwide. We'll see. And
yeah, I honestly, like I say, I think this is good. It's definitely, it could be better for sure. But you know what? You take them where you can. And this is something that's going to be beneficial because that driver didn't have to get $2.68 extra. So, you know, it can only add up over time, especially if those things are like that. So it's good to see. And hopefully if Uber follows suit, don't worry, we'll be on it when it comes to that. So either way, I think that it's good. And hopefully others are able to take advantage of that.
I think, you know, good is good. We call it the way we see it. This is good. Thank you, Lyft. Thank you. You know who you are at Lyft. Thumbs up. You know, I mean, it's refreshing, right? I mean, you know, we can't, drivers don't have too many victories, bro. We just take it where we can. And this shouldn't have even been a question, but then it took them 2 years to do it, and they did it. They didn't have to do it, I guess, right? But hopefully they don't take it back. You know, we'll see where it goes. But yeah, I think this is a good small victory for the driver.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.